Welcome to Thompson & Litton. We're so glad you decided to join our team. This video will hopefully give you a helpful introduction to ADP and what you will need to do before your first day. We use ADP to maintain our employee profiles and as our payroll system. You'll be able to use this tool for updating your personal information such as your address, phone number, and other things. You'll also be able to update your banking information, check pay stubs, and update tax information on here. Lastly, make sure you have an emergency contacted listed. All of this needs to be completed in the sign up part so I can process your account by your first day. If you are having technical issues while working on this, don't worry. We can get everything done in person if needed, but it is best to do it ahead of time. Soon you'll get to the part of onboarding that is a bunch of paperwork. It can be daunting, but don't worry, the majority of it is just for you to review. You will see insurance informational pieces in this section. As for filling out the actual insurance forms, you will need to wait until your first day and a prompt will pop up here on ADP once you sign in to get you started on the enrollment in a quick and easy way. I know some people like to have the actual forms available, so I can provide them if needed, but I promise you the electronic prompt on ADP is really easy. Your insurance doesn't kick in until the first of the following month after your start date, so unless you start at the end of the month, you have some time to figure it all out. For 401k, you will actually need to fill out the physical forms. Empower needs a copy of them to process your information to get you set up in the system. I will send you a copy of them on your first day because of this. It is not something that can be processed through ADP at the moment, unfortunately. Once they are filled out, please email them back to me so I can get it taken care of. If you do not want to participate, that's okay, but I need to know so I can get the proper information for our records. If you do not get these forms back to me before you are eligible to participate in the 401k, you will automatically be enrolled at a 2% contribution rate. There will be multiple manuals you need to read once you start as well. I have the personnel policy manual here for your review on ADP. The other ones will be available for you once you get in the office, but I figured you'd want to get a head start on at least one of them, and this will also help you become familiar with how we do things here. Lastly, there will be a lot of informational bits available to you to look over and to read about ESOP and other helpful pieces. These are here for your resource, but if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Before your first day, there are a few things that I will need from you, and hopefully you'll be able to send them to me via email. If not, I will definitely need you to bring them your first day. If you do not have an up-to-date resume that you have already sent in with your education and experience on it, I will need a copy, please. I will also need a professional headshot. Now, the reason I have this is in quotes is because you don't need to go out and pay for one. We can make it simple, take it on your phone or whatnot. Just simply pose with a background like what we have on our website under the Who We Are section. If you can't access our website for some reason, the basics of it is you need to be wearing a business casual dress. So for guys, a button down with a tie or a collared shirt. And it will need to be from the waist up. And then you also need to have some form of greenery in the background, such as trees or mountains. We've been using a more casual headshot for proposals and other items, so it's just easier to keep everything uniform for business development. Lastly, I will also need a copy of any professional licenses or certifications you have, such as OSHA, your EIT, PE, AIALS, or anything like that. If you have questions about that, just let me know and I can help clarify. The good thing is all of these items that I have listed can be sent to me via email before you start or on your first day. Speaking of your first day, it is going to be a lot of training or meetings or meeting with different people and reading different materials. So you won't necessarily need to bring much, but on the HR side of things, I do need you to bring either your social security card and passport and and your driver's license for me to complete your I-9 form. This way we can make sure all the paperwork is taken care of right away. I understand first days can be scary, so here are some basics for you to know ahead of time before coming into the office. The dress code for all of our offices is business casual, but wear something comfortable. If you are going out into the field, it is okay to dress down more into jeans, or if you are on this field crew for survey or as an RPR, dress as you would going to a work site. The goal is to make sure you are comfortable, but ultimately in office we do ask for business casual. Some offices tend to run hot and some run cold, and honestly I can't pinpoint each one. So if you're wearing short sleeves, stick a sweater or a jacket in your bag just in case. That way you are not freezing the entire day. You're going to be doing a lot of trainings and readings to start with, so feel free to bring a pair of headphones to listen to some music while you do this. It's okay as long as you can hear the phone ring or hear someone talking to you to get your attention, then that is fine. If you have sound blocking headphones, maybe just stick one in. For the most part, the workplaces are fairly quiet so you can get stuff done, but I do understand that sometimes people like to listen to things while they work. We've got notebooks, pens, and pretty much any office supply you can think of, so you don't have to worry about bringing your own unless you just have a preferred type of pen or notebook that you would rather use. Lastly, lunch is an hour. Most people typically take it from 12 to 1 p.m. But as we move forward, we can be flexible depending on what is going on and what you need. Such as if you have to leave early and you decide to work through lunch, that is okay, or you have a meeting at 12 and would rather take it earlier or later. That is fine too. Just make sure to communicate with your supervisor. When it comes to lunch, feel free to pack something or head on out to see what's around the office area. Lastly, I hope this helps you out and gets you prepared for your first day with us, or even just gets you prepared for doing the ADP sign up. If you have questions throughout this process, whether it's about the paperwork, about the first day, or just in general, feel free to reach out to me. I am available by email and office phone during the standard work hours of 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. If something urgent comes up and you need an answer right away, or you need to let me know something, you are more than welcome to text my cell, which is on the screen. Good luck, and let me know if you need anything. I'm here to help out, and I can't wait to see you on your first day.